Everyone, today we'll talk about some basic terms which are very frequently or commonly used in case of a not-for-profit organization. These terms are subscription, life membership fee, endowment fund, entrance fee, donation, legacy and honorarium. So now today we'll understand what is the meaning of these terms and where they are shown in our final statement, that either they are shown in income and expenditure account or they are shown in the balance sheet. So we'll understand this. The very first term is what? Subscription. What is the meaning of subscription? Subscription means the amount which is being paid by the member of the club to continue his membership further. It is a nominal amount which is being paid by the member to whom? To the club, to the organization. Why? So that he can continue his membership in the club for future date, for further. So from the point of view of the club, NPO, if you talk about the subscription, so this is a source of income. From the point of the club, it is a source of income, and since it is a source of income, will be shown on the income side of income and expenditure account. You know that in case of a club, in case of NPO, we prepare an income and expenditure account instead of trading in PL account. So subscription is a source of income from the point of view of the club, so will be shown on the income side of income and expenditure account. Second item is what? Life membership fee. As the name implies, life membership fee. It is the fee which is being paid again by the member to the club for continuing his membership with the club ever and forever. Subscription is paid on the recurring basis, yearly, monthly, half yearly, anything, quarterly. But this is not the case with the life membership fee. Life membership fees is being paid once by the member to the club forever. And once after making payment of life membership fee, his membership is continuing in the club for a long period until his existence. So life membership fee is being received by the club only once, so it is not of recurring in nature. Since this receipt from the point of club is not of recurring nature, so it is shown in the balance sheet on the liability side. Subscription is the income of the club and it is of recurring in nature. Every year or half yearly, after the completion of specific time, the club will receive subscription from the member. So this is the income of the club which is of recurring nature. Since it is the income of recurring nature is shown in the income and expenditure account on the income side. Since life membership fee is also the receipt of the club, but this is not the receipt of recurring or routine in nature. This is the reason it is shown in the balance sheet on the liability side. Endowment fund. Now what is endowment fund? Endowment fund means the fund which is being created by way of gifts, and this is the receipt of the club which is not of routine or recurring nature. Since it is not of routine or recurring nature, will be shown in the balance sheet again on the liability side. Next one is what? Entrance fee. Now what is entrance fee? Entrance fee is a nominal amount which is being paid by the member to the club at the time of entering the club, at the time of his registration with the club. It is being paid before the subscription and paid only once by a member. Subscription is paid regularly by the member, but entrance fee is paid only once by a member. When? Sir, at the time of his registration with the club, he made the payment of entrance fee. So, sir, there are two views, two scholars, different scholars have different views. So, two views are there regarding entrance fee. One scholar believes that since entrance fee is received only once by the member, so it must be treated as capital receipt. And if you are treating it as our capital receipt, so it must be shown on the liability side of balance sheet. And there are other scholars who are of the opinion that from the point of the club on routine basis or on regular basis receive entrance fee from different member. Different member joins the organization or make themselves registered with the organization. So at the time of their registration, they make the payment of entrance fee to the club. So club number of times receive entrance fee from the member at the time of their registration. So this is a receipt which is of routine or recurring in nature. And as per them, since they are treating entrance fee as a receipt or routine or recurring nature, so it will be shown on the income side of income and expenditure account. So these are two the different views regarding the experts, relating to the experts, And if nothing is mentioned, so we will follow this opinion that entrance fee is the receipt of routine nature from the point of view of the club. Sir, from the point of member, it is not the routine nature. From the point of club, it is a receipt of routine nature. Every time the new member register with the club and at time of the registration, they will make the payment interest fee to the club. So this is receipt of routine in nature. Since the entrance fee from the point of club is the receipt of routine in nature, so we will show it on the income side of income and expenditure account. Hopefully this is clear. Entrance fee is nothing you mentioned. We will treat entrance fee as a receipt of routine nature and will show on the income side of income and expenditure account. Next we'll talk about the donation. Now donation, sir, donation, you know, understand the meaning of donation. Okay. So donation are two type, either a donation of big amount or donation of small amount. If the donation of is of big amount, मुर्गे देखो रोज रोज नहीं फंसते, तो donation of big amount, क्लब ने किसी बड़े अमाउंट की डोनेशन रिसीव कर ली है, तो इफ द डोनेशन इज ऑफ बिग अमाउंट, तो इट विल बी ट्रीटेड एज कैपिटल रिसिप्ट and will shown in the balance sheet on the liability side, because this is the donation of big amount is not a routine or recurring nature. Sir, rare or the rarest they are. So since it is not of routine or recurring nature, so it is treated as capital receipt and will shown on the liability side of the balance sheet. And in case donation of a small amount, sir, it is very common donation which is being generally received by the on a routine basis, so we will treat it as revenue receipt. Since it is a routine in nature, so we will treat it as what? Revenue receipt, and will be shown on the income side of income and expenditure account. Next one is what? Legacy. Legacy means, sir, amount or property received by the club as per the will. There are a few individuals who donate their property to the club after their demise. So whatever amount of property being received by the club as per the will of the individual, demise of the individual, after the demise of the individual, so the property or the amount which is being received by the club is termed as what? Legacy, and it is also treated as capital receipt and will be shown on the liability side of the balance sheet. Next one is what? Honorarium. What is honorarium? So few professional experts are there who render services to the club. They are not the member of the club, very first. They are the professional expert who render services to the club, and since they are aware that the club is working for the betterment of the society, so they are charging very nominal amount as their fees, not the full amount, very nominal amount as their fees. So when club pay a nominal amount to their professional for honoring their services, when a club pay very nominal amount, a small amount to the whom? To the professional for honoring their services, that is known as what? Honorarium. Since club is making payment of honorarium to the professional for honoring their services, this is treated as expenditure and will shown on the expenditure side of income and expenditure account. Hopefully these items relating to not-for-profit organization is clear, and their position where they will shown in the final account is also clear. Thank you.